Welcome back to Brewing with Ty. I am Ty. Today we are going to be taking the first cider that I did. This is basically, and this one is just apple juice and the yeast. I can't remember what the yeast was. I'm going to have to go back, but I think it was SafAle 05, if I'm not mistaken. This has been sitting. Pull this off real quick. It was brewed on 1/2 of 24. We are getting to the point to where we are having no more bubbles. So we're going to transfer it from here to here. The way I'm going to transfer it today is with this pump. So I got this off of Amazon because, and yes, everything has water in it, as you can see. It's not water, it is sanitization from my bucket sitting back here. But I got this pump off of Amazon just for the simple fact that I wanted things to be just a little bit easier. Oh no, and guess what? It's not going to fit down in that one. So this bottle here is actually a wine bottle from the grocery store. So that filter isn't going to, but I do have another filter up here that'll work. I want this right here. And as you can see, some of the soap is still coming out, which I might discard some of that. All right, so I took it out of here and put it in here with that pump. That pump is a little bit too strong for what I'm wanting. It did put a lot of air back in this, which hopefully that does not hurt anything. But I do want to take a gravity reading because when we first started out, this one had a gravity of 1.043. Let's see what we got now. And I put it back in there because this was sanitized also. .015. 1.015. So it was definitely doing its thing. I am going to let this sit for a little bit longer, probably another week or so, to try to clear it out some more. But as you can see, the yeast cake on the bottom of that was perfect. I didn't really get a lot of, what I saw was I didn't get a lot of the yeast coming up through the lines into this one. So hopefully this will work out good. I did want to give it a little taste though. It smells like apple cider. It's good. It is dry. I do not like dry at all. But what we're going to do is make our notes, put it on here, let it sit for a week, then we'll be back with you. A couple things. Now with this one was 100% because I have everything wrote down. This one was 100% apple juice. This was Kroger's apple juice. Came in the 1 gallon. I did use the half a pack of the SafAle US-05, which from now on I'm going to be using. Grab it real quick. '71B. And then I do have a D21 wine yeast that I might try on 1/2 just to see which one I prefer better. The 05 I've used quite a few times now, and it's never steered me wrong. Sanitize that. It hasn't steered me wrong yet, but this is the first time I've ever made any kind of a cider. First time. So if you're looking at this saying, well, why are you doing it this way? Or why are you doing it that way? Man, you put too much air in that. I understand. A lot of air did go back into this one. I did not want it to. First time using this. So it is what it is at this point. But we're going to let this sit until it's clear and or it's done bubbling, which it's already starting to get some gases coming back out, which if that's going to happen from switching over and having too much air, and it's going to release more of the gases that way. But like I said, this is my first time doing a cider. You guys ever done a cider before? You know more than I do. The bottle, I ordered this off of Amazon. This is just a 1 gallon bottle or fermenter. This was actually, I was in a pinch because I had 0 1 gallons. I have 6 5 gallon and 1 6 gallon fermenters in the back, but I had 0 of the 1 gallon. So I went and bought a jug of wine. Now the wine in it was not very good. I might have had 1 or 2 glasses out of it. I dumped it, but the strange part is this was $15.99 at the grocery store for this and wine. Now on Amazon you can go and get this with the bung and the airlock and everything else. I think it was like $17.99, almost $20. I don't know. I'll put a picture up. But I just figured, hey, why not? I'm going to go and grab one of these, and it worked out terrific. Like I said, I'm going to go clean it out, and this is going to go into the collection. I actually went and got another one of these. So now I have 2 of, well, that's, I'm not going to mess with that. I just took the apples out of that yesterday. But that's the real apple cider. I have that in a 1 gallon. Then I bought this one. I got 2 pack of the flat tops, the big mouth. Then we'll have 3 of these now. So cider is definitely going to happen later on tonight. I will be making a video on fine wine. I'm going to do it. I got a couple back there. I'm going to do 2 gallon. And I just picked up a 3 gallon plastic jug over here. So this is going to get cleaned out in the sanitization here. And my bung for this one is actually in the sanitization already. But it's going to fit perfect on there too. So what's going to happen with this is we're going to let it sit. We're going to let it clear a little bit. And then we're going to back sweeten it. I think I might use Splenda, which I've not seen anybody use Splenda in this before. I've always seen something else used. But that's what I got. That's what I'm going to use. So I'll see you guys on the next one.